Welcome back to Satisfactory. I think we need to make a few computers. I don't know that I'm going to be able to unlock everything for the purposes of getting the hover pack. I think we'd be here a very long time if I waited to start building until then. But getting our power situation resolved for at least another couple of videos makes a lot of sense. And one way to do that would be to add some power to the situation. Now, I could build another power production building, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to augment the power that we have, assuming I have the stuff we need. We are going to have to put together a little bit of stuff that we don't have on us. Oh, we don't even have cables on us. Okay, let's grab the cable. We might have the motors made. Actually, what's in here? Yeah, we emptied out all of our solid biomass. So that part of the backup is done. Popping over here to see if we have any motors. It looks like we don't. Could use some rotors. Actually, let me take those back. I want to split this. Any pipes? See, that's the other thing, is I'm tempted to go big on steel pipe. Not a ton, but I think we have enough to get through. At least just enough to make the necessary motors. We need 30 motors. Ugh, we don't have very many stators though. And I think that's where we need the steel pipe. That's where the steel pipe comes in. Let me do a quick... Where is my... Oh. Sad place to start with crashing. We'll try one more time before we totally stop and do what we probably need to do. I'll go through some phase where the game won't crash at all for just closing some windows here. Where the game won't crash at all for, you know, 4 days. And then other times where I just can't seem to catch a break. Like today. All right, hold on. Be back. Okay, we're going to try it again. But you know what I can do is I do have some steel pipe on me that we can drop. What am I looking for? Oh, it's actually behind me. Oops. We're actually really close to that coal outpost that they put right on the edge. And that little bit isn't for this time, it's for next time. So that way when we come back for steel pipes next time around, there's steel pipes ready to go. But I did just confirm motors are being made, so that's good. Like, hurry up and start making them. All right, we'll go back and pick up our stuff. We need 30 motors, which isn't that much. I don't think they're all done yet. And 9 of them are done. Well, that's enough to build 2 of the machines. Maybe we should just do that. Let's see what the frame situation is. Plenty of frames. Why aren't those getting uploaded? Okay. And then cable, obviously, super easy. Just motors. No extra motors lying around. Should I manually make a few? I can make a few stators. Just bang out a couple of stators here. Actually, we're only 5 motors away. If we can get it all done, we might as well just manually do it. Leave those motors for the next project. If I could make pipes, I think I am going to make pipes out of iron. We're going to use 1/4 of the monolith for making steel pipes. We'll go from iron ore to iron ingots to steel pipes. It's not the most efficient recipe, but it is going to be a good use of all this iron that we're going to have access to. Okay. Perfect amount of space. Tempted to put down a little crystal oscillator computer manufacturer, but we're gonna stick with what we came here to do. How many of everything are we making here? So cable we can drop, plastic we can drop, circuit boards. Copper and plastic for 7.5. 30 divided by 7.5. 30. I turned off numlock. Divided by 7.5. 4. Okay, hold on. Did I miss that? We want this to be a splitter. And then we'll put a little organization on this so we know what we're supposed to be dropping. I'd need to upgrade these signs. This signage is just embarrassing. We'll make this the plastic drop. Gonna use the first click of 8 and split on that. And we'll make this the cable. Man, I'm having a really hard time targeting this sign. Trying to decide how much space we actually need to finish this thing off. Because these test benches are getting quite extensive. $55 power. Ew. Yeah, we're already sort of on the power, but we've got 10%. And it is a pretty good amount of power. 560 megawatt hours. Point is I think we'll get it done before we run out of everything. Except for reinforced plate, which apparently we have none of them on us. Let's do a little trip over here for some reinforced plate. And then this guy will be merger, because you always merge your merchandise. And split your supply. We're making circuit boards. Yeah, we might make those in the future, but right now we're just going to deal with the basic one. Let's pull some power. Plastic and cable. Let me drop everything except for fuel. And then I think I'll make myself a bigger storage container for cable. $60 per minute. Coming off of 2 of these. Oh, these are actually perfectly balanced. All right, let's not mess with that. I was going to overclock, but never mind. Let's bring in... Ooh. There's our quick wire factory. Boy, oh boy, we're running out of fuel in the tank. Oh! Most dangerous way to fly. Luckily, you can't take fall damage to your death if you're at full health. Okay, let's see. The fuel is full, which can't be good. Oh, it's not totally full. So there is some breathing room there. What's our plastic situation? You know, it almost makes sense to put together a small recycling center here, but no, he's doing all right. We don't have to do anything super aggressive. Maybe I should check where I'm going first. think what we'll do is we'll just drop this plastic in here, come back and pick up all of our stuff. Then we'll make plastic and various other drop-offs. Ooh, we don't have cables for a splitter. Jeez. It kind of doesn't matter. I'm not going to label these. I'll probably regret that at some point, but... It was not favorably rotated. Plastic and copper sheets. Where are my copper sheets? Wait, I remember. They're kind of off to the side. Yeah, there they are. Put a little extra storage on that as well. Oops. Ran out of fuel. Can run right on the edge of a conveyor belt. Go against its direction. I don't know if we're gonna... Oh yeah, that's right. We got the ramp right here. Never mind. Take it. There. Okay. Now we're making computers. But we had to make circuit boards first. Those are getting evenly divided. Let's hurry up one of these for a split second. We can't afford to just leave that running, though. I just want everybody to have a little bit of a surplus of circuit boards on them. $21 computers done. This is going to be expensive. 55 megawatts with one summer sloop. 288 megawatts. $700 megawatts by itself? Oh my god. That is gonna totally drain our power. Yeah. I guess it's cycling, but look at that. Oof. The joy of having way too many batteries. Give the circuit boards to the guy who can knock them all out here. Pretty sure we've got circuit boards lying around as well. And or computers. 10 circuit boards. More than 0, but not very many, actually. But we definitely got those computers done. "40 minutes and we're out of power." We need to slow that back down. All right, so now we need the... Why is it that we have no SAM? Did I take that off of our list? I know I just dumped a bunch of it. I dumped a bunch of it for Fix-It coupons. We need to make 100. I can't believe I don't have any extra of those lying around. And we're going into a deep dark cave at night. Ooh, you totally crashed my momentum. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, we'll just get out of there the easy way. So we're not uploading Sam ore anymore. We're actually uploading... Is it reanimated Sam? Either way, we're getting out of there. So the thing we need is Sam fluctuators. We need 100 of them. I'm pretty sure that's an assembler. With more steel pipes. Bum bum bum. Sam fluctuators. We need steel pipes and we need wire. Where's our... There it is. We don't need a million wire. I think I'm just gonna bang these out by hand. I'll be right back as soon as those are done. Okay, we're about to finish up on the required Sam fluctuators. And now it is time for the research component of the video. But I don't have my computers on me. Uh-oh. Where did I put my stuff? Everybody's favorite question.
Power augmenter unlocked. Summer sloops naturally harvest. Yes, harvest energy from distant sources and distribute it locally. The power augmenter supercharges summer sloops by feeding it local power, increasing its harvesting range and efficiency, and thus power output. Basically, the more power it's given, the more it provides.
Do not loop the loop organ. It will shred and tear and unravel the threads, many temples burned.
Good to know. That confirms that hypothesis.
Alright, we're gonna call it there. We need 10 summer sloops, and I know we don't have 10 summer sloops. So, I think Oh, we don't even have the ability to upload manually. Ugh. We need to do some alien technology exploration. Ooh, that's maintaining. Excuse me. That's maintaining over battery level. Once the computer cycle's done, it should come back to a reasonable amount of power consumption. Yeah, that's 60 watts there. And this is another 150, so that's 210, 220. So once we're done making computers, we'll have a pretty good amount of surplus power that we can use to recharge our batteries. But for me, that's what we have batteries for. So we can sort of be over with 4 hours to spare, 8 hours to spare, and still get a decent amount of computers made. "25 motors and 50 fluctuators, but 10 summer sloops is really the problem." One. Oh, we're out of rotors. Which means we're using even more power. But we'll figure all that out in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Check out Worldwide Rush later today. And we'll see you next time.